Okay, where are we and what we doing? Well, strangely, I am not where I was. Looks like I've had my character wiped, which is always annoying. So, wait, get off my finger. Get off, off, off. Thank you. Good grief. So, yeah, how did that happen? Why is my frame rate so bad? We are up in the north. This is Novny, whatever it's called. Well, I can get a drink. Novo. And yeah, a little disappointed. I'd built my character up really nicely. And it looks like we're starting all over again. Oh, deep joy. White. Mouse movement feels a bit weird. Very odd. It's not that I don't mind starting again. This is alpha, you know, you've got to expect these things, but yeah, I think I'm getting a fair bit of stuttery lag. I'm getting an awful lot of stuttery lag, actually. I'm somewhat disappointed that I'm having to start off again, but hey, I guess that's the fun and games you have when how many are on this server? Oh, there's not many of us. My ping is nice and low. That's not enterable. This one is. Ooh, the door is closed. Let's hope there's a decent amount of loot about, hey? Because playing on a server with absolutely no loot is boring, basically. Wait, oh, come on. Through the door. Well, yeah, my mouse movement seems quite floaty, you know, oh well, we'll... nope, you're nothing I can eat. Piece of paper, spray can, and wicked lag. Marvellous. Remember rightly, the police station's just over there, so we'll see if we can find some basic survival gear. This isn't very helpful, is it, for stuff? That's a big fat zero. This is getting very laggy. Very, very laggy. Oh. Something to... Wait, let me pick it up. Oh, I thought that was a weapon. Oh, maybe I don't want it then. I thought that sat on your shoulder. Do you know what, this lag is unbearable. So let's find another server. Let's see what we got. We're on experimental, by the way. There's quite a few locked servers, and they are running an older version of experimental, which I find a little odd. Right, this is a different one. A few more people on it. Let's pop in here and see where we are. Hey, if with any luck, I will be... Oh, I've got to look at a timer. I'm not going to make you go through a timer. Let's stop the recording. Back. Oh, still unbearably slow. Cattle prod. Yeah, I dropped. Trying to remember my way around. I don't know this town as well as I've known other areas. I think there's a police station roughly up in this direction. Got some buildings to go through. Yeah, there's the police station. So let's see if we can find some things. Last server had some loot, but not a great deal. This frame rate is very poor. And that's a chuffing zombie. Oh, come on. Through the door. Hello. Yeah, same to you with brass knobs on. Am I bleeding? No, I'm not. It's just me, or all of these probably been opened. Not going into a building. Another door has been opened. You'd like to think that with all of these, if the area has been heavily looted, which possibly it has been, as all of the doors are open. Why can't I look behind me? There he is. That there would be a reduction in the zombie population. Now this is a difficult building to do when every door is open. Oh no, a closed door. This frame rate, it's a bit like... Oh no, we have got some closed doors, unless there's been a door closer through. What I'm saying is that this frame rate is very, very low and making gameplay quite tricky. Whether it's the server, whether there's something wrong with my PC, I doubt if there's anything wrong with my PC, or this iteration of the game, I'm not sure. But this is like playing a slideshow. This is like, God, this is what it must be like for someone with an Xbox, I suppose. No, even theirs isn't this bad. But this is pretty unplayable. Pretty unplayable. So, this is the second server where it's been pretty unplayable. So what I shall do... Oh God, this is painful. Is leave the server. I think what I'll do is wind back out of experimental into normal, so it's going to be a little while. Catch up with you in a minute. Okay, we're back. If you notice up at the top right hand corner, we're back to the regular version, so that is 014124972, whatever. Let's have a look at servers. Let this list fill in a little bit. I don't know how good ping's actually. That's a nice low ping. I want first person. Oh, that's a 50 slot. Yeah, I didn't want that one. I want a first person, so let's go by mode. That's early in the morning. That'll be at night time. Great fun time to play, but not a great time for you guys to watch. Oh, that's first person, third person. I'm an idiot. I want first person only. Let's get the list at the top. First person, that's better. Right, so they all seem to, a lot of them seem to be in the afternoon. These ones seem to be in the morning. Afternoon, not going to be cold. Well, that's got nobody on it. Always avoid servers with absolutely nobody on it. I'm going to choose this one purely on ignoring this over here, although, yeah, I try to avoid ones that say high loot activity at mid, blah blah blah, you know. So, 7 o'clock in the morning, there's 11 people on it, ping is reasonable, let's see what happens. Hopefully I won't have to do a wait. because obviously jumping Hive, I have no idea where my character is, whether or not my character's been wiped. I haven't played regular in such a very long time. We'll see where we are, and what we've been doing as we wait for the game to load. Progress bar might be nice. I can hear the waves, and I'm fresh spawn in. Where are we? Oh, we're by the coast. Where are we? Where are we? This is there? Hang on, I'm just hit the buttons in the right order. Gosh, I can't remember where I am. Oh, there's the island. So, I know the town's got a name, I just can't remember what the bloody thing is. I'm slowly warming up apparently. Did I join a server that was midday-ish? Reasonable number of people on the server. Let's see if we find things. It would be nice if there's a few items in the server. I can't remember with 49 what the level of loot is, or whether we're going to find anything anyway, because the area might have been looted within an inch of its life because of being a player spawn. Oh, sneaky feet. Oh, come on. I think this place has been looted within an inch. Oh no, a closed door, always a good sign. Aha, some food, and what are you? T-shirt I should take for rags. I'll grab the food. I may have to drop it, depending on how quickly I can find. Baseball bat, shorts, I think they have the same number of pockets. Baseball bat I'll do without. Let's do this little run of houses along here. No zombie activity, which is nice. Pair of gloves. Another tin. A hat. Do I hear rain? Oh god, I'm going to be freezing now. I'm going to freeze my bits off. Or, oh hang on, here's the thing, can't remember if getting cold is that important. I'll have a drink. Those manky gloves, do you really want to be drinking with those manky gloves on? Basically, I'm working my way through these houses towards the police station. Still no zombie activity, which is good. Get along to that in a second. Okay, silly hat time. 2 rounds. Could really do with something. Ah, a shirt. So means losing this. So if I put that there, that there, these out. Tear into rags. Combine rags. Sunnies. Funky trousers. Another tin of food which I can't open. Sort of collect all the things at the moment. Industrial over there. Do you think industrial I'm more likely to find? Oh, I don't know. These are normally quite good for finding axes and things. Bugger all in this one. Let's have a trot along down to the police station, see if there's been anyone through it, and if so, have they stolen all the things? Now, one door open isn't an issue, but it's when all of the doors are open, then you sort of get an idea. Ah, there's a closed door, so we're hopeful. Gas stove, nope. I've got to start being very selective about what I pick up. So I don't believe anyone's looted this room, unless they've been around randomly closing doors just to be annoying. This is running a lot more smoothly than it was earlier. This is very playable, although turning too quickly is starting to annoy me a little. So much food. Still no way of opening any of it. If I find a method of opening things, I'm going to be nomming for a good 10 minutes or so. There's a map. Another arrow. Come on, give me something to open a tin with. Ah, something I don't have to open to eat. Come on. Into hands? No? What can I... Thank you. So I can eat the apple. That's cool. At least I've had some sustenance. And what are you? You are 357 rounds. More food, which I can't pick up. I've run out of space. So it appears that food is reasonably common in unlooted areas. What appears to be very uncommon is things are. Food I can eat. Strange there was only 50% of it left. I'm going to do a more detailed search of this area to see if I can find something I can use to open my tins. But there does seem to appear to be a reasonable amount of tinned food in the area, which is good. Melee weapon of sorts. Oh, now, okay. Can you hacksaw? Oh, yes, you can. Right. I don't think it's the best tool, because I seem to be losing a lot. The best tool for opening tins, because partly that's the fact that it's too large. I seem to lose a lot of the contents down to being wet. What if it's damp? Damp. What if I can wring those out? If there's any advantage to wringing them out. just heard a door open. Might be a good idea. Yeah, that wasn't open. That gate wasn't open. Looks like a survivor. Hello? Hello, friendly. I got a nod out of him. There seems to be plenty of food around. There's a in the shed beside you, there's a hacksaw on the ground. You can open tins. And keeping a wide berth because they're not talking. And hoping they're not going to run behind me. No, not running behind me. Good. I try to be friendly. I want to be friendly. It's not unreasonable to be friendly in this game. But so many people aren't. Oh, of course, in this, yeah, sorry, I've become used to, what's it called? The other one where there is food up, there are items up there. Yep, you'll do. What conditions are in? Badly damaged. Can you trust a badly damaged compass to still work? There's a question for you. Does a badly damaged compass... Oh, no one's been in here then, have they? Still give you a true reading to the north, for instance. Pick up all the things, we have a backpack. Oh, there's another backpack, and there's a kiwi. And nope, I did that one. Keeping an eye over my shoulder, eh? Anything in here? Nope. I could do with something better than that pipe wrench. I mean, it'll work, but it's not very good against zombies, and if you notice, I don't attack people. Yeah. Medical thermometer. Ooh, do I have to stick that up my bottom? Ah, brown hunter pants. Thank you. We're doing reasonably well, aren't we, boys? We are doing... And I mean, look at that. Energized and hydrated up in the brights. Oops. Didn't do that so well. And there's the cat. Yes, cat. I know. He's conversational, my cat. Every time he comes in from outside, he has to sort of like tell everybody all the things that he's done while he was outside. No? Does your cat not do that? Very noisy cat. Nope, I didn't want to cancel action. I wanted to eat. Eat all the things. We want to get up to healthy. That is warm. Don't know how you use that. We'll have a go at that in a second. I've got a sneaking feeling I've probably got to insert that somewhere. Oh, I've still got that one to eat as well. Let's bring that. No. One thing I noticed, you can't manipulate, or can you? Oh yes you can. I'll shut up. I'm talking bollocks again. Energized and hydrated, that's nice to see. Right, so use. That's not how you use a thermometer. I'm 36.1 degrees. That would be really, really useful if I actually knew what temperature I'm supposed to be. Oh dear. Is my current hat wet? It's badly damaged. I'm amazed that I've got to energise and hydrate it so quickly. Ooh, that's supposed to be very warm, that, but it's very badly damaged. I think, partly for pockets, partly because I think that's only got 3, and partly for the fact it's quite badly damaged. I will leave that there. I could do with the hatchet. Hatchet would be really nice. Ooh, what's happened to my frame rate? It just turned into a slug. Hey, jump. Thank you. Now these sheds used to be fantastic for loot. They don't appear to be so good anymore. Come on, jump over. It's like these used to be really good for loot. They don't appear to be as good anymore. It's going to start raining again. Marvellous. Now, in 50, you actually get loot up in this room, which you don't seem to get at the moment. Nice hat. This, by the way, should be a rain hat. I don't think it is, but it should be. Still going up here, which I shouldn't be. Rain is teeming down. They look to be better condition than the ones I've got. Remember to look at these. There we go. Hatchet. Thank you very much. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Hatchets are very useful for many, many reasons. Obviously for defence. Dealing with trees, wood, all of that stuff. So yes, hatchets are very, very useful. And I'm rapidly learning to like these, the blue caravans. These things. There's another one over there, look. You find weapons, or you find guns at them as well, which is quite useful. So the blue caravans are always worth a diversion. Yeah, a little bit of food. Hey. Thank you. See, there's a crowbar. A little tricky to search because you can like look under them and stuff. Looks like someone's been through here. Now what's this drying off of clothes? Ring navy blue hat out. I'm not sure of the animation that it's doing. I don't think it's worth doing it. It's worth doing it when the rain's about to stop, so you don't spend the next God knows how long wearing these wet clothes. You don't get an option to do it on that. They're damp. You can't do anything with them. So let's nom these. It still says I'm wet, even though I've wrung out all of my clothes. Oh, there is something over there, look. Pair of pliers. One of the things I want to examine, I don't know if it's in this one or in experimental, is the business of locking doors. Apparently they can be bashed down quite quickly and easily, which is a little disappointing. But you can lock doors, which is a good thing, I guess. One of the things that I would love to see, but I don't think is the way they're going to go, is the ability to lock and barricade a house. Now I'm getting confused. Have I done this building? Don't think so. Yeah, to barricade a house. To lock it up and barricade it and have it to be yours, a bit like a tent. So it becomes your house to do with as you wish. There are so many houses in this game. So, where are we going to go? Where are we? We're in the bottom. Oh, let's go inland. I've found some reasonable things. Mind you, if I go back and find that hacksaw, if that person didn't take it, I can then... Ooh, hang on. Did I do this one? Yeah, if I can pick up that hacksaw, because I now have space for it. Jump, jump, jump. Thank you. Yeah, I should now be able to take the hacksaw for opening tins. Thank you. Pristine. Pristine. They don't appear to have much better for opening tins than a hacksaw. Mind you, it isn't actually, is it? If you look at it, it takes up 2 slots. Why does a screwdriver take up as much space as a hacksaw? That's dead dumb. Ooh, lots of clothes and things. A light. A kiwi. Trousers, t-shirts. Orange hat. An M whatever bayonet, that's the bayonet for the Mosin. More pliers. Green check shirt in very bad condition, burlap sack. So I'm guessing this has now been completely emptied. It's not an unreasonable thing to guess. And it's time to go inland. This way should be roughly north. Oh, hang on. What do we mean roughly north? So that way's north. Yeah, it's about 5 degrees off. I actually want to go that way. Actually, more that way. Let's see what we can find. That's not a bad looting up session. Okay, I'm soaked, but I'm energized and hydrated. I'm carrying a little bit of food, which is never wise. It looks like it's raining again. I'm going to have temperature issues the entire gameplay if it's going to be wet like this. Because I have no way to warm up. I don't have matches yet. Although I can probably make a fireplace relatively quickly. I have no way of lighting it. I assume you need matches to light a fire. There's a thing I'm not entirely sure of. Back in the old ones, you didn't need matches to light a fire. You need matches to make a fire. I doubt if they'd make a mistake like that again. So if I'm now cooling off, I was 36 point something or other last time, wasn't I? I'm 36.2. That's still not terrible, is it? Is it? Nice old view. And those frame rate issues have gone completely because we're not on... Well, I don't know if it was because we were on experimental or just where we were. Even more people on the server. Server's become really quite full. Would appear to be large groups working, or a group of at least 4 players there working together because the same have the same name on there as part of their names, or a clan tag thing. Turning into a nice day by the look of it. Last thing to munch. That's southwest, southeast. Can you join these? Yay! We've combined them. We should now have south. Yes, and it's pristine. We're stuffed. We've got hydrated up to bright, which is cool. And we've got down to damp. Not carrying any food anymore, which is good. Apparently I'm slowly warming up, which is also cool. Come on, trot a little faster. I'd like that. I'd like that. Damp. The damp has gone away. If you look, so I'm energized. First state, hydrated, second state, and stuffed. If I can get that energized up to bright green, I'll become healthy fairly soon. Why am I not sprinting? Oh, so I'm going slightly uphill. And the rain starts again. And a zombie. Where the hell did you come from, love? What were you doing out there in the middle of nowhere? First zombie of the day. Bye. Oh, come on. Thank you. And she's gone. And she slips on down the hill. Bye. Oh, she has a friend. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? And she's dead and sliding down the hill. I wonder why there were 2 zombies all the way out here, when down in the village there was bugger all. Strange. Don't think you get anything up there on these at the moment, which is annoying. Back in the mod, I used to travel, because the loot you used to get in those was military loot. And I always try to avoid contact if at all possible. I used to travel from place to place, zigzagging across the map, going to all of the deer stands to go pick up. I am completely soaking. Lovely. To pick up basically mil-spec loot without having to go to like the airfield and such places. catch up with you in a bit when something happens again, like a zombie out of nowhere. Okay, we've gone up to the top of this hill, which is a little odd. There are trees at funny angles. Ooh. Why are there trees at funny angles up here? This is unusual. On some of the custom maps, you'll find whole woods where the trees are at funny angles. But it's extremely unusual on the maps actually made by Bohemia Interactive to have these wonky trees. Most odd. I suppose we better have an idea of roughly where we're going and where we are. So, if we're going to have a look at our map, which I think is on number 5, it is. Right, this is where we came in at Gary Server Row. We went up there and then we went that way, which means we're fairly near Rog, aren't we? So if we came up this ridge line here, if I swing that way, follow the ridge line to the top, I should find that TV tower and then I should find Rog. Well, that sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Where's this TV tower then? Should be up here, shouldn't it? I'm not on the wrong blooming hill, am I? Yes, there's the TV, well, TV tower, a radio tower, a tower of some type anyway. Some description. Oh look, we've got some... Now I think the tower is new, because I'm sure these items were close to Rog. And then the tower on the top has been added. Do you not open? Why you know... oh dear. You know what that means, don't you? Where are we? I'm on this list somewhere. No. Ordinarily, that is a building I should be able to go in through a door of, isn't it? Or am I losing the plot? Has the plot been completely lost? I think it may have been. Do you get loot on there? Doesn't look like it, does it? So yes, I do remember there being little ruined areas near the castle at Rog. What I don't remember is that mobile phone, TV, whatever, transmission tower thingy. It's really descriptive, isn't it? But there you go. Let's pop along to Rog and have a little look at what we can find. See if there's anything here worthy of having. Anything on the leg breakers? Zombie. Come on. How many times have I got to hit the button to make it? There is definitely something awry. I couldn't open those doors. Now I can't bring my axe to my hand. What's my... Tiny little bit of desync. Ping is excellent. Very small amount of data being transferred. A few other people... Wow. That is some pretty chunky desync. Strange behaviour. Cannot bring the axe to my hand. Can I do something with my inventory? Receiving. It's taking a very long time. There's something wrong. there is definitely something wrong. I can't interact. This, you know, when you get an option to do something, is you're talking to the server, and something's not happening. Well, I think we're going to leave it there. Somewhere, you know, something in the last couple of minutes has, since the last zombies and me coming up that hill, has killed off my ability to there's a petrol station in the distance. Killed off my ability to be able to interact with the game. Something's not quite working correctly. I'm just going to try stop recording, see if it works, see if it's the recording. Give me a sec. Okay, this looks like, yeah, jump server. And it's sort of teleporting me back, probably to where the last server I was in decided it was going to have problems, which means I should be able to get up to the TV tower. So this is a completely different server. You can tell by the time by the lighting, the time of day has changed. It's later in the afternoon. Handful of people on the server. We shall have a little nip up here and again see what we can find. I'm energized and I am hydrated and I can't get a bloody door so open. And yay, the door opens, which it didn't before, which is sort of tells me that last server had a few issues. It's a prettier time of day, at least. Let's go along to ROG, see what we can find. As I say, completely different server. I don't know about the distribution of loot on this server. Don't know how long ago it was since it last started. Do we get loot on these now? Let's come along and see what we can find. Now this is what I meant by the leg breaker. These platforms appear to only exist in the game to break your legs. Let's see if we've got anything in here. I try to keep my wits about me when I'm in these because I've been killed in them a number of times by basically people coming downstairs as I'm coming up. But I'm always quite nervous of them because there's no handrail or anything. Rotten old pair of jeans. Oh, fire axe. Hello, fire axe. You beauty. Let's dump that off there, put the fire axe to there. What a beautiful thing. Oh, it's a really nice view you get from up here. Let's eat that food. Now, fire axe will probably split that thing to pieces, won't it? So, yes, we've found a server where everything isn't crashing, but at least it's not raining on this server, although it does appear to be coming down to night time reasonably soon. So where do I want to go? Buildings up there to the north. I think there's a, yeah, is that north? Hang on. That's not north. Yes, it is. Bennett, I actually got that right. Apparently I'm very cold, which is not good. I could do with finding I'm now getting the I am shaking and my cold is in red. So obviously this is late evening, so it's chillier. Nice little place to look is in here, see if there's anything in here. Doesn't appear to be. Let's head off again. Is this north? Yes it is. Getting good. So I'm stuffed, but I'm cold. Ooh, hydrated to bright, stuffed, cold. Let's see if we can find either a warmer coat and or some way of making a fire. Because finding something to eat in this appears to be reasonably easy. But finding warmth isn't, which is a little annoying. Little building here to have a quick check in. Why am I lagging so? Nothing there. Nothing there. You don't get anything on these tips. Oh well. Catch up with you in a second. Okay, run up to the next village. Rog, M-S-T-A, Mister, something like that. Anyway, I am cold, so I do need to work on. If I find a knife and a method of cooking, there seems to be lots of livestock around here, so this is a cool place for hunting, but of course I don't have what it takes. Hello. Yeah, there's quite a lot of livestock around here. If I get the kit necessary for hunting, we're going to be munching some goats, I think. But we've got to find some items. And that would be matches and... Ooh, you're a nice thing. You're not. Oh bloody hell, I've been hit. And I'm bleeding. Come on, axe time. Where are you? Hello. Would it help if I could hit him? Oh, come on. Thank you. Fists down and... Oi. Use. Dear me, that didn't go well, did it? No longer bleeding. Has anything been ruined? Yeah, it's now badly damaged. Strange, I didn't see or hear that zombie coming. I've done this area, haven't I? Can opener. Oh dear God, thank God for the can openers, so you can get lost. This isn't helping my temperature much, but it is helping... I'll get rid of that as well. It is helping my energy state. Need some matches, really. You can carry on eating this stuff as long as it doesn't go up to the next state. Oh, I stand up, you idiot. Put my hand down on the keyboard, slightly to the left. So I've done those two. This building's normally very disappointing. Oh shit. Bloody hell. Maybe I should need to keep this out. Trying to search in a systematic fashion. It's not working terribly well. There seems to be a good number of zombies in this town. Zombie over there and a deer. There is a certain amount of urgency to what I'm doing because I do need to think about trying to warm up. Let's see what we can find. Oh, we've got another one. That should be down. Thank you. You're trying to be systematic about your approach about which buildings you're doing and which buildings you haven't done yet, and sometimes it can be very confusing. That's strange, that deer is now dead. I've got a zombie after me. How come that deer's now dead? The stag? Isn't that weird? Yeah, same to you, Brass Bombs. I could do with a new shirt, just realise how badly damaged my jacket is, thank you. Yeah, I wonder what killed that stag. Because it was wandering around the area, and it's now dead. It was in this village a couple of days ago, or last week I think it was, where I actually came across another player that was wounded and needed help and refused to let me help him. I must have spawned in a similar place and took a similar sort of route. Yeah, I was in one of these buildings and I just came across another player, random player, and he was pissing blood everywhere. And, you know, I offered to try and help him, even chased after him a bit, but no, was not interested in being helped. I'll have you, Mr. Pepper. Still not helping my my temperature at all. Mind you, that's just a point. Let's actually take my temperature. So it says cold. I'm getting warnings in red. So what's my temperature? .7. You would think with all this running around I would be nice and warm, but hey, that's not how this game works. So, oh gosh, did I do that one? I'll do him. You'll have for a later date if I ever get to the point of having rifles and things. You are warm. You are pristine. Backpack, nothing in it. Banana. We shall have the banana. Still need to do that. There's a water source there, which is good. Nothing in there. Didn't do this building, did I? Oh, come on, open. Thank you. Snip up in this one. All I want is a box of matches. That would be very nice if you don't mind, Mr. Game. Hey, get your butt down the stairs. I'm cold and I'm shaking, which is, again, not good. Let's get to the water. Haven't found a bottle of any kind yet. Painkillers do anything yet? And again, those rooms have nothing in them. Gosh, there's a long way to walk just to get in the front of the building. One of the few enterable buildings that's always been enterable. It was enterable even in the mod, and obviously enterable during armour. So a quick little look in this one. Not finding much in the way of items that I want to use. Still cooling off. Finding bits of food, which is nice. Surprised my energized status hasn't jumped up to the highest one yet, because my hydrated is, and I haven't actually drunk that much. But then that might be all low because of the because I'm unhealthy, if you like, because of the cold. I don't know. Not quite sure how the mechanic works yet. again. No. Let's go along to the barn. Sun's gone down, or is in the process of going down, so yeah. Quick little look in this building, this little wooden shed. Bugger all. Let's see what we've got in here. Hopefully it's safe enough to put the zombie hatchet away. Some food. Use that. Green bandana. Is that the one I can wear over my face? Some of the bandanas you can wear over your face. I liked the tearing to rags appears to be the only thing I can do with her. Most of my fluid to get that high hydrated state seems to have come from food, which is reasonable. I still don't think they've got the temperature system sorted out quite right yet. Which you can sort of understand, as they've only just introduced it, but what are you? Stun baton. Yeah, I don't want to be bothered with a stun baton. Nope. Oh, just a knot in the wood. Nope. There's a whole lot of nope in here. Funny little beret. So, I just realised I've just tried to spot a stain on my screen. I really must clean that. I still haven't managed to get my temperature sorted out, so I still don't have any way of creating fire. Oh, I've got healthy up though. Look at that, energized, hydrated and healthy. But I'm shaking, which isn't good. Looks like that dead stag has been cleaned up by the server. Not sure what killed it. Possibly the slope. Fell down the slope, or possibly a zombie. I've seen no action from other players. It looks like the server has cleaned it up. In other words, like getting rid of dead players in a multiplayer game or something. It clears up after a period of time. About these little sheds. You're like a hermit and live in one. Straw should be off in that direction. That should be where... Oh shit. Did you hear it? Where are you? What are you doing in the woods, mate? You weren't in the town, you were in the bloody woods. So yes, that way should be roughly west. Oop, it's that way. Oh, my bearings are getting out by a bit. I'm freezing cold, but I am energized, hydrated and healthy, which to me is one of my signs that I'm doing really rather well in any game. Is when I get that energized, hydrated and healthy. Unfortunately, the temperature thing there isn't a really happy positive to the temperature, like feeling warm, feeling cozy and warm, because of course the temperature has two extremes. Both are dangerous. Getting too hot is dangerous, getting too cold is dangerous. Where the energized, hydrated and healthy and bright green, I always think of those as being comfort settings. In other words, I'm really comfortable right now. I'm nicely hydrated, I've got lots of energy, and I'm healthy, and these are like, so wouldn't it be nice if the temperature was only the negative you had to worry about? Getting too cold, and there was a nice and warm, or, you know, feeling comfortable. So temperature only affects the negative side, in other words, getting cold. There's another bloody zombie out here. Come on, pick it up. What are you doing out in the middle of bloody nowhere, you stupid military zombie? Wait. You git. Zombies always used to have loot. So yes, so yeah, my suggestion would be for temperature is temperature's only an issue for the cold end. So, like hunger, there wouldn't be an upper end, but there would be fatigue or tiredness, which is not the same as energized. If you ran too far, you'd start puffing and panting, and because there's a precedent for that within Armour and within DayZ, that if you get puffed out, your aim becomes bad. Maybe they could do something with fatigue in DayZ, because here I am quite happily sprinting great distances in game, coming up to Staroy. Remember that wrecked house being near Staroy in any way. Oh, there's a police station in Staroy. Oh, cool. Beans, let's go along to that. That never used to be there. Sky's looking beautiful. Ooh, stars are just starting to show, so it looks like we're going to come down into... In fact, you see all the colours changing as we run into the bottom of this valley and no longer get the advantage of being in the sunlight. Beautiful colours, star... Oh, this game does things. Some attributes so very well. I hope you guys this comes out in the video, because sometimes I've noticed my videos that the video editing software sort of messes with the colours very slightly, but this is actually beautiful. You can see the stars. Of course, someone's been. Oh no, maybe they haven't been in here. Food. More map as well. Might end up with a whole map by the end of this. Oi. One of the things I should really do is get myself up into the north. Ooh, can I drink? Up into the north west, because there's a new military base up there. Anyone who watched my videos of old will know that I explored a lot of the northern portions of the map when the game very first came out. Is that a rotten potato I've just picked up? Don't appear to have any rotten food at the moment. Digress. But anyway, yes, anyone who's used my early maps, early videos will know that I spent a lot of time exploring and discovered up in the northwest some very interesting sort of bits of, I don't know, what would you say they were? They were bits of concrete laid into the ground in forming very unusual and strange patterns. Oh, right, that's Pip wants to say hello. Hang on. Let's go find some. Oh, come on. Stop recording the same. Right, guys, I'm on TeamSpeak with my mate Pip. So if you use my videos, you use Pip.
We're probably miles away from each other.
I'm in Star Roy, mate.
Just coming into Electro. I was on a server earlier, quite nicely kind of geared up. And I saw this guy. I was very trusting. I said hi, mate, and he shot me in the face.
Sorry, mate. Just dealing with the Z. He came upstairs on me when I was in the police station. So you got shot in the face. I mean, I met someone earlier and basically waved and spoke. They didn't say anything, but they didn't attack me either. So, oh, another bloody zombie.
Well, wish I'd met him. I remember it used to be a kind of bandits thing, didn't it? But I think people are so paranoid in this game now that they really do just shoot on sight.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one. I think a lot of it has to do... I mean, I found that experimental tends, on the whole, to be a little friendlier.
Oh, is that what we're on now? Because that's how I just followed you in.
No, we're on regular at the moment because I was finding the problems with experimental. I must admit, this is starting to get very dark, and although I don't mind playing in the dark, this isn't much fun for my viewers, because, hey, dark.
Oh, I'm just
a balaclava.
I'm just getting dusk here.
You can wear a hat and a balaclava at the same time. Should keep me warm, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Look at the Halloween party.
Well, I am supposed to be cooling off still, and I'm cold in red. My thermometer, which I found, is telling me I'm very chilly, so...
I always find that quite odd when you have these things like, you know, thermometers just tell you how bad things really are. It's just another thing to kind of worry you even more when you know it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it's a kind of "you're going to die" message.
I was thinking that I would like to change the cold thing so that it just went in one direction. So you didn't have hot at one end, cold at the other. Ooh, another thermometer. It was just cold through to comfortable.
Hang on, you've got another thermometer. Which orifice are you going to put that one in?
Well, strangely, you seem to jab it in your arm, so that's not a very good idea. No, because my idea is that, you know, Hungary.
Yeah.
At one end of the extreme, you're starving. The other end of the extreme, you're really quite comfy. There's another thermometer.
Or totally stuffed.
Well, yes, there's totally stuffed, and then there's vomiting, I suppose. But I'm currently energized, hydrated, healthy, but cold.
Yeah, I think what I'm working out here, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. I thought you made a very good point in a previous vid, actually, about the fact that if you're kind of running everywhere, in real life you'd be bloody sweating cobs, not freezing to death. But it all seems to be down to the fact that you've got to make a fireplace kit, and you periodically you've just got to light it and warm up. Bit silly, really.
I think you're right. You've got to have the necessary kit for fire, and you've got to use it. And I don't have the necessary kit for fire, so there you go.
That could be your next task.
It is I am actively tasking that task, if you like. I am trying to find matches.
Ugh, bloody zombies.
Hey, at least we don't have the suited ones. I've got a fire axe. Strangely, my fire axe... Oh, I suppose it's the light. In this light doesn't appear to be much in the way of a fire axe. Come on, Mr. Zombie.
I'm getting mullered here by a couple of hot bitch zombies.
Not Barbie zombie.
Barbie zombie and Katy Perry zombie. One of which resembles the missus.
That's a slightly scary.
And I'm just as powerless.
I'm picking up so much food. I love the way you can eat a raw potato in this game. If you ate a raw potato in real life, you would not feel so good.
Oh, I thought they made you ill in this game.
No. Raw potatoes, you just eat raw potatoes like you can eat raw courgette.
I think I read it somewhere in one of the forums. Somebody said, don't eat raw potatoes, so I've avoided them.
And I'm bleeding. That's one way of living. No, I eat raw potatoes, they seem to be fine. You'd think in real life a raw potato wouldn't do you any good.
Probably wouldn't do you any harm though.
No, it'd just give you the collywobbles, wouldn't it? It's like eating too many apples.
Oh, the irony, the irony. Here I am nearly dead. My whole world's gone black and white. I've got nothing. And I've just found a box of matches.
Oh, you git.
Which are totally useless to me.
So why are you almost dead?
Because of the attack of the killer zombie horse. You go to a fire station expecting to find a fire axe. Nothing. I certainly ain't walking around with a fire extinguisher.
No, that's less than useless, isn't it?
Oh, I have found a can opener though.
Yeah, I've actually got one of those. I haven't had a can opener in weeks.
They're quite rare now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can you kill zombies with a can opener?
I don't know, you can hold it in your fist and punch, and I think it makes your punch a little, I don't know if a little heavier or a little... I spent a lot of time on Experimentalist, but the first time I've played regular for a long time. Ooh, kiwi. Starting to get, I mean, it's dusk. I mean, the sun's gone down behind the horizon, my colour's gone funny. But every time I go in, some of the buildings, mind you, I've got my shadows turned off, so the buildings aren't quite as dark on the inside. There was an issue a little while ago where the inside of buildings would flash terribly. So
yeah, I was having that. I thought it was just my machine. It was really annoying.
Ooh. Oh, it's a blaze. Don't like the blaze.
They fixed it then, obviously.
I don't know. I, with like a lot of other people, turned shadows off. Found my first firearm, and it's a blaze, and I don't want a blaze. Not being able to see terribly well is not so good searching dark areas.
Well, I haven't turned shadows off, and I'm not getting that issue at the moment, but maybe it's because it's going dark.
Yeah, that might do it. Apparently my stomach is completely full.
Right, I'm O positive, mate, if we do get to meet up.
Whereabouts did you say you were?
I'm in Electro, mate. It's been completely ransacked. There's nothing here at all.
Get yourself inland.
Ugh, picked up a Z as well. I'm cold, I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. That's why I was thought I'd hang around Electro, see what I could find.
That's the wrong map to look at. I am north of you by 1, 2, 3 clicks. So, south should be that way.
I don't know which way's north at the minute. As our American cousins would say, I'm disoriented.
Disorientated?
No, as our American cousins would say, I'm disoriented.
Yes, our American cousins are lovely people, but
they do mangle the language a bit.
Just a touch. And that's coming from a Scouser, which is quite impressive, really.
I don't know, spoke proper England. I'm looking for a road sign, some indication of where I am. I think I'm in Electro.
Well, I hope you are, because I'm now running directly south in an attempt to find you.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Or I can at least give you some food.
I'm shaking.
Yeah, I am freezing, I am freezing, I am I'm no longer getting the I am cold, I am getting the I am freezing. I am running my whatevers off. At full tilt, downhill.
Doesn't work, mate. You should, don't worry about me. You should get yourself a nice big Yuletide log and warm yourself up.
Except for you've got the matches.
Oh, is that? Oh, there's me thinking you were coming to get me out of altruism and friendship.
Well, yes, there is that as well, but I can't grab the matches off your dead body. Then we can both warm up and survive together. Together. On a server that's going into nighttime, and I bet you it restarts soon. Because there isn't a server admin alive allows his server to run into the nighttime unless he's really, really dedicated.
Or he's down a pub. I'm in something called, looks like Electro Bowak, something like that, which I'm assuming is Electro.
Electrozabak.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
You should be able to recognise Electro, for God's sake. How many centuries have you been playing this game?
Mate, I avoid it like the plague.
Oh, there goes the server. I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Right. I'll stop recording for a second.
Mate, otherwise I have died of hypothermia, actually.
It looks like I'm about to die of hypothermia if I'm not careful. Oh, to the guys watching the video, because I've just started recording again, yeah, the server restarted. You would think eating would give you energy to warm you up.
Well, they brought this whole kind of temperature thing in as to add realism, but they've done it in a very unrealistic way, in my opinion. The only thing that seems to moderate it, apart from lighting a fire, is if you've got a great big fluffy down jacket.
Oh, I've just got the no message received for 19 seconds business.
Oh, so that server's gone as well.
It's the same server. Oh, that's like a person, whatever. Oh, now the message has gone away. What is going on? My desync is only 6. But I can't interact with things where there has to talk to the server.
Yeah, I'm stuck on code.
I tell you what, I think I'm going to leave it there for a second, and I'm going to find a different server. Which of course means it's going to tell me that I've got to give me a server countdown, isn't it? Blooming thing.
Let me know when you're in, mate, and I'll join you through Steam. On a slightly different note, I checked out your video. You're quite impressed with Windows 10, aren't you?
Yes, mate, I am. More than slightly impressed.
What does it add to Windows 7?
Well, it brings it more up to date. You've got to remember that Windows 7 is now quite old.
But that's fabulous OS, though.
Yes, but it's missing quite a few features.
Such as?
Well, things don't stand still, and if you stay, Windows 7 came out about 4 years ago now.
Yeah, but why do I need Windows 10?
Well, hopefully by the time, because you would, I don't know. Ordinarily, I would keep up to date with each version of Windows. I skipped Vista for at least the early days.
Because it was crap.
Because it was crap. Although by the time the Service Pack 1 or 2 came out, it was okay. Obviously liked Windows 7 a lot. Windows 8 came along and I hated it with a passion.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Windows 10 is many of the advantages. See, Windows 8 was actually quite a step up over Windows 7 under the surface. So under the skin, Windows 8 was actually quite a good upgrade. It fixed quite a few problems with Windows 7. It did a good job. Unfortunately, the crappy interface got in the way if you were a desktop user.
Yeah, because it was all this touch technology, wasn't it?
Right. So Windows 10 has all the best bits from Windows 7. It has some thunder and lightning, and all the best bits from Windows 8. And yeah, works really nicely.
But again, what does it do differently?
Okay, it's going to have DirectX 12.
Okay, you grabbed my attention straight away with that.
I'm trying to think what other good things it does. It's a general improvement in many regards over Windows 7, file copy, things like that, technical bits and bobs. And it's just a more up-to-date operating system. You should always try to be running the most up-to-date operating system you can lay your hands on. But you're right, I'm not making a terribly convincing argument.
Not really.
I'm hoping it'll be either free or a nearly free upgrade, at which point it's a definite no-brainer.
I've heard about for Windows 7 users, it's probably about 30 quid or something, which is reasonable.
A lot of that is speculation. We don't know right now. The problem Microsoft has and doesn't want to allow to continue is what's called fragmentation. Is when many different versions of their operating system is being used by different people. It's something that suffers, Android for instance suffers from. You've got people on many different types of Android, and yeah, they really want everybody using the latest one, but that doesn't work. Apple gets around this. Most of the people running Apple are running the latest version of whatever the operating system is, whether it's the mobile or the desktop. And the way they do this is by either making... At first they did it by having the upgrade to be very inexpensive on the desktop. Now it's free. The last upgrade was free. So there's a thought that that's how Windows is going to go, or Microsoft is going to go with Windows. They want everybody on the same platform.
Because it used to be prohibitively expensive, didn't it?
Oh gosh,
they were
yeah.
charging hundreds, weren't they, to upgrade
Well,
to the new system?
I would always buy OEM copies of Windows, and you're looking at a 75 to 80 quid for a copy of Windows.
Which ain't bad, is it?
I suppose not, but it does rankle a little. You know, I still find that painful that they want to charge me quite so much money.
Well, this is why I'm kind of questioning the need to upgrade, really. I know what they'll do is, as they've done with their previous OSs, they will kind of stop the maintenance and stop the security upgrades and
You've
things,
got
won't
until
they?
2020 for that, I think, with Windows 7. I think it's 2020.
Well, given that my computer needs are fairly basic, I probably won't bother upgrading until I need to.
Hmm. There may come a time that there is something you want to do that is so much easier on Windows 10. I think the idea that one of the fundamental ideas behind Windows 10 is to make it a no-brainer upgrade for someone on Windows 7.
Yeah, well, let's say they'll have to offer me a lot.
Well, hopefully they'll do it for free.
Oh, if they did it for free, I'll jump at it. But if
Oh, there goes the server message.
not again.
Do you think the admins are playing and they don't like it raining?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I've actually left now. So
I will. Give me a second. I've got to tell the guys I'm going to disappear. Right, found another server. It's actually the one we were on, not the last one, the one before that. So.
Okay, let me know when you're in, mate, and
I'm in.
I'll jump.
I jumped
you're
in nice
okay.
and quick, actually. Of course, it set me back about, you know, half a dozen. You always lose 500 meters, don't you, if you're running? I would be very disappointed if I died at this point, being hydrated, energized, healthy, all in bright green.
But cold.
But freezing. Whilst sprinting down the road, which should make me as hot as hell.
Yeah, they really should fix that.
I mean, I know I'm only wearing a hoodie. You were talking about Windows 10. Tell you how good it is. I've come off Linux for it.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
I'm still going to have Linux on my laptop, but my desktop, which I was running Linux on, had been for a while. Yeah.
Well, that would be one of the things that kind of convinces me to get it, really, because you've been so you've been so into Linux for ages, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got Linux. I mean, I've got it on my laptop. Well, actually, no. Right now, I have Windows 10 on my laptop, but because I wanted to see what it was like. But I'll be putting Linux back on it. But
is that a principle or utility?
Case of keeping my I don't know. Making sure I keeping my feet wet, or, you know. I mean, I don't know what it would be like not to have at least one of my computers on Linux. Gotta find some bloody matches soon.
Well, how far are you from Electron, mate?
Oh, must be about 1.5 kilometers coming past one of the larger dams now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll hang about at the, I'm on the roof of the hospital.
Can you make your way to the northern fire station, the one next to the power station?
Yep, can do.
Cheers, mate. I suppose I'd better grab some wood.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of a Benny Hill with the Zeds. I'm accumulating lots of them as I run. Is it just me, Pen, or is that, you know, that kind of marching up to the top of the hill and marching down again doesn't work anymore?
A little.
Cody Zeds spot you from a lot further off these days, don't they?
Yes, mate, they are evil. Right, I have a fireplace. I have wood. Just need them matches. Just heard a zombie. Was that your microphone picking one up?
Shouldn't have been because I'm on push to talk.
Okay.
I'm at the, the power station. I'm at the power cables heading north.
Oh, great. I am heading south.
On the power cables?
Within sight. I'm actually running down the road.
Okay, I'll get on the road. I've got company though. Have you got means to deal with them?
Fireman's axe?
Ooh.
Right, I've got the... I see you.
Yeah, got you, mate. How many have I got? Because I can't actually see them.
I can't see them either. Oh, there's one. You can stop now. Do you need food?
Do the zombie first, mate. We'll sort that out after.
Come here, you little beauty.
Thank you very much. Oh, another one. I thought I had more than one. Nicely done. Right, Pen, I'll put the matches down. It's the easiest thing.
Right, hang on. There's a little building over here to the right.
There you go. Have you got the marshmallows?
Oh, God for that. Right, do you need food?
Yeah, I'm hungry, but not like desperately starving. If we go through Electro, I'm sure I can stock up. What I really need is a backpack, because I'm a... Oh, thank you. I'll eat that. I don't have any... Oh, yes, I do have a meat.
I am 36.6 degrees. Is that good enough? Come on, you're the medic.
You should be 37, so 36.6 is getting there. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub.
I could do with a new jacket. I've got this green hoodie, which is obviously isn't good enough.
Yeah, well, I've got one of these puffer jackets on, but it's badly damaged.
And there's not much in the way of pockets.
Right, I lost my "you're freezing cold" message.
Taking my temperature again. 36.7 again.
I think that'll probably do. Actually, 36.7 is nearly 37, isn't it? Look. So I think you normally can close down the fire now, mate.
I'm trying to. Do you just attach the?
Detach the wood. and then take fire pit.
Occupies a lot of space, doesn't it?
Yeah, 4 for the fireplace and 2 each for the wood, is it?
4 for the wood.
You only need 1 piece, you know, mate.
Yeah, I've only got 1 piece.
All right.
It's nice to be back with someone else again, though.
Yeah, it's a bit monotonous playing on your own, isn't it? Find loads of gear, get shot, start again.
I don't seem to get shot too often. You know, it happens from time to time, but I'm not spending as much time playing as I used to.
Yeah, what have you been doing instead?
Mainly Reddit. No, just generally whatever. Not playing anything. I mean, sometimes I play quite a bit of Day of Defeat if I feel the need to shoot something.
I'd love to get you into Armour 3.
I like Armour 3, but, you know, strangely, I spend as much time watching other people playing Armour 3 than I do actually playing it. Where did that
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's very entertaining, isn't it, to watch? Actually, I always find it entertaining to watch you playing DayZ.
Stranger things happen.
Oop, got another one. I think that's the one off the hill, is it?
It'll be coming around in your direction
Yeah,
very soon.
I say I'm hiding behind you because I don't have a weapon at all. Here he is. Oh,
Oh,
2.
there's 2. Where'd he go? Low frame rate and this, yeah, not good.
I think there's a bugger, you know, I've said this before. I think when zombies approach, certainly with me, my desync can sometimes go through the roof.
Mm.
Ooh,
Got another one.
I'm going to pop in here, see if I can find an axe while you're dealing with him, mate.
If you find a coat or jacket of any type,
I've got an axe.
well, that means you've got an axe, that's good. Grey cargo pants. Oh, you've got cargoes on. Fireman's axe over here.
I've got a firefighter axe, but it's badly damaged.
There's one in here, doesn't look bad.
Okay.
Sewing kit, yay!
Very handy. Ooh, warm.
Don't think
That's
it'll
good.
do. I don't think it'll do your puffer jacket though.
What won't?
The sewing kit.
Probably not. I mean, I'm only wearing this. 'Cause that's all
Binoculars.
there is. Oh, I love bins.
I've got a pocket big enough.
No, I won't have that damaged.
I don't like that corner. Always. Ooh, are you sure you won't have that? That's one of the best coats in the game.
It's damaged though, mate. You have
I
it if you want it.
Oh, those are the trousers.
I thought it was a jacket.
So did I.
I've got some cargo pants, they're fine.
P1.
I hate this horrible zombie, but all I can see is his arm sticking through the wall. So he's an armless zombie.
You've got an arm poking through the wall.
Yeah, if you go inside, you can kind of see the animation there, but it's all a bit fucked up, really.
Oh yeah.
Right, what do you want to do, mate? You've warmed up. You've had your Weetabix.
I've had my Weetabix, yes. Kill a zombie, I suppose.
Ooh! Didn't see that.
Yeah, there's more than one. You got Katy Perry there.
And again. I hear, but I don't see.
It's that one caught in the corner of that building.
Oh, it's the one trapped in the wall, is it, mate?
Must admit, every time I get near a city, my frame rate goes to shit.
I thought you had a top spec.
Oh mate, it's nothing to do with my computer.
Oh, is it the internet?
No, it's nothing to do with the internet. It's the game.
Oh, is it? Right.
Oh,
yeah, because you've got fibre optic, haven't you?
Well, it's fibre optic to the
Cornish style.
That's weird. You'd like zoomed in front of me, then zoomed behind me. I've got what have I got? Get my brain into gear. It's fibre optic to the cabinets, and then copper from the cabinet to my house. And it's what, about 64 down. It's a little slower than it was in Portsmouth.
Yeah, but I'm considering I'm kind of averaging about 12.
Yeah, I know, but you could have it. You just choose not to.
I don't see the point.
Well, if you don't see the point, you don't see the point. I mean, I upload and download something like I get a usage report from BT.
Yeah, but you download a lot of stuff.
It's over 800 gig a month.
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing I use my computer for, really, is gaming. This, essentially. Can we go into Electro, mate, or are you heading?
Yeah, I can do.
Yeah, I just want to. I need to gear up a bit, really.
Okey-dokey.
A bag would be good.
Sorry, mate. I was being
water
selfish.
Bottle.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time on YouTube watching everything in HD. I spend a lot of time with things with Netflix and things like that.
Yeah, I can see the point there.
And shall we say other services?
I tell you, I'm well impressed with that thing you pointed me to, that popcorn time.
Oh, popcorn time. Yes, that's also quite illegal, but it's
Is it?
Yeah, because you're torrenting files illegally. But hey, there's illegal and then there's illegal. There's
Yeah, and there's grey area.
And there's a massively large grey area. Hello, fire axe.
Are you in the fire station?
Yep.
There's nothing there. I think
Ooh,
I've been there.
knife.
Oh, that was that was a different server. Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of space. Hang on.
Ah, I killed him, but I've now got a painful leg.
Oh, a 1911. Love that pistol.
I never carry a pistol.
Oh, I don't carry it, but it's a nice thing. I'm so far out of the way of carrying firearms at the moment.
Got any painkillers?
Military uniform jacket.
What nick is it in?
It's mine now.
Oh, you've had it. I thought you were all sorted.
It is a waterproof jacket.
Well, you think that's good? I've got a blue Zimikov cap.
Okay, what position? What bullets goes in the Magnum? I've forgotten.
Magnum. Ooh. 0.22? No, bigger than that. 5, 6, 7 something.
It's right for our American friends who automatically know what ammunition goes into what weapons, but I've only ever seen a Magnum on TV.
Oh, I fired one.
Right, figured that out.
I hate these bloody hoppy zombies, don't you?
Well, the monkeys. I'm a muppet, I really am. I've got a chest holster that I just picked up. I just dumped a whole load of stuff to make enough room in my jacket. I need to remember that I've actually got a chest holster.
Never quite got the point of them.
Well, right now it means I've got a 4 square item that isn't taking up any pockets.
Go on, tell me again what the chest holster does. I assume you got a Magnum, obviously.
Puts my Magnum in it.
Okay, so it eliminates the Magnum slots that you would have taken up.
Yep. I got a Magnum.
Oh, I've got a school satchel.
Well, school satchel's better than poking an eye with a blunt stick. I've got some blunt sticks as well if you want them. Need to get some water.
I'll be back in a minute, mate.
Okie dokie. Not seen an electro this empty for a very long time. Not doing too bad for kit, are we, eh? Trying to get my hydrated up, by the way, if you're wondering what on earth I'm doing drinking cans while I'm at a water source. Hydrated is back up. To say I'm cooling off again. Not doing too bad, I'd like a different backpack. Just don't get anything in churches anymore. Hello. Bye. Getting cold again. It's strange, isn't it, how quickly you get cold in this game. Right, let's have a look in the school or office block or whatever you want to call it. Sure that was an openable or an enterable building before I lost the plot. Hello? Gosh, I haven't seen one of you in such a very long time. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been so well kitted up that I've got something like that. Got a keys. No, I don't want to handcuff keys. But I've had a vest. Good grief. Still don't know what they're supposed to do. Another one of those jackets. Oh, those are the military pants. Let's stick it into... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on, what condition are they in? They are worn, they are pristine. So yes, I do want to do that. I want to put those in there for Pip, if he needs them. Double barrel shotgun. No, 308. Don't want 308. I've got that. So if I do that and that makes sense. Let's eat that. Oh, I've got down to shaking already. Good grief. You can go on the ground, you can go in, attach, you can go into hands. That won't attract much attention, will it, eh? Still says I'm shaking. Let's ensure I can defend myself, of course, whilst I sit here. Still says I'm cold. Sat right next to it. Still says I'm shaking. Sat right next to the fire. Don't want to get too close and melt my face off. Still cold. Still cold. Wonder how long you've got to sit by the fire to warm up. It is very pretty though, isn't it? Pretty fire. My cold state has gone to the next one down. Does look like you've got to sit next to the fire for a reasonable amount of time. Of course, I'm in electro with a fire. It's going to be people who will be able to see this from miles away. It says I'm promptly cooling off, which is one of the lesser cold warnings. But I just got an I'm shaking message. Very strange. Shame there isn't an action for like warming yourself up. Like putting your hands... I've just did the action in front of me, like you can see what I'm doing. Putting your hands in front of you and sort of like rubbing them together and warming them by the fire. That would be a good animation. Apparently I'm still cold. I can't remember the sit down. Is that the... yeah, that's the sit down. Still cold. I wonder how long it's going to be before Pip's back. That does look nice there, the way they've got the heat distortion. can't get much closer to the fire than that, and it still says I am cold. And I'm shaking, and I don't understand why. If I move around, move away, move up to it, kneel down next to it. Still cold. And I've just got a warning message in red saying that I'm shaking. I do not understand what is going on. You'd think the thermal efficiency of that it's damp. Well, there's a thing. Why is that damp? Wonder why that's damp. Well, it's not damp now. Strangely, it's no longer damp. But I'm still getting messages in red about being cold. It still says here in the lowest setting that I'm cold. But I'm sat next to a fire. I wonder what's going on, because that doesn't make any sense to me. It'd be great if you could put bullets in. I guess everybody would die. Oh well. And you know what, I think I'm going to leave it there, boys and girls. Pip's obviously buggered off and done something else. I'm going to render and edit this video up because it's much longer than I intended it to be. And I will talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Bye bye.